Hello, I'm Brett, your life coach and manifestation guide here on YouTube. Today we're going to explore a powerful law that underpins the fabric of our reality and our experiences, the law of assumption. This law suggests that our assumptions, the beliefs we hold about ourselves and the world around us, can shape our reality. It's like a silent force working in the background, orchestrating our experiences based on what we believe to be true. So, imagine what could happen if we consciously directed this force towards manifesting our deepest desires. The potential is boundless, isn't it? We could essentially become the architects of our own lives, building realities that are in sync with our aspirations, our dreams, and our highest potential. If this has sparked your interest, then stick around because I'm about to delve deeper into this fascinating subject. Many of us struggle with manifesting our desires, and often this struggle stems from our own doubts and misconceptions. Imagine you are standing in front of a mirror, staring at your reflection. But instead of seeing what is truly there, you see a distorted image shaped by your fears, your doubts, and your limiting beliefs. This is what happens when we try to manifest our desires while holding on to negative thinking. We distort the reality of our potential, and in doing so, we create obstacles in our path to manifestation. The most common challenge people face when trying to manifest their desires is their own mindset. Negative thinking, lack of belief in the process, and a strong attachment to the outcome. These are the hurdles that hold us back. We construct walls of doubt and disbelief, and these walls block the flow of positive energy that is essential for manifestation. Now, think about what happens when we let go of these negative thoughts. The walls crumble, the energy flows freely, and we start to see our desires manifesting in our lives. But letting go isn't always easy. It requires a shift in our mindset, a shift from doubt to belief, from fear to confidence, from limitation to abundance. Another obstacle is the lack of understanding of the manifestation process. Many people believe that manifestation is about wishing for something and then waiting for it to appear, but it's much more than that. It's about aligning your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions with your desires. It's about believing in your ability to create your reality and then taking the necessary steps to make it happen. So, how do we overcome these obstacles? How do we shift our mindset, understand the process, and start manifesting our desires with ease? Well, it all starts with a powerful principle, a principle that has the potential to transform your life. But what if I told you that there's a way to overcome these obstacles and manifest your desires with ease? That's where the law of assumption comes in. The law of assumption states that we create our reality based on our assumptions. This concept, though simple, is profound. It suggests that our life is not a series of random events, but rather a reflection of the beliefs and assumptions we hold. So what exactly is the law of assumption? It's a principle that suggests that our assumptions, or the things we believe to be true, shape our reality. They create our experiences, our circumstances, and even our future. Every thought we have, every emotion we feel, is an assumption about the world, about ourselves, about others. And these assumptions, whether we're aware of them or not, are constantly shaping our reality. The law of assumption is not about wishful thinking or simply wanting something to be true. It's about truly believing, assuming that what we desire is already ours. It's about living in the end result, embodying the feeling of the wish fulfilled. When we assume the feeling of our desire fulfilled, we attract that reality into our experience. But how do we apply this law in our daily lives? The first step is to identify what we truly desire. This could be anything from a fulfilling relationship, a successful career, to a state of peace and happiness. Once we have identified our desire, we must then assume that it is already fulfilled. We must feel the feelings associated with that desire, live in the end result, and let our assumptions guide our thoughts and actions. This doesn't mean that we ignore our current reality or deny the challenges we may be facing. Instead, we acknowledge our current circumstances, but choose to not let them dictate our assumptions. We choose to believe in the reality of our desires, regardless of what our current circumstances may suggest. This shift in assumption allows us to attract the reality we desire. Of course, applying the law of assumption requires practice and patience. It's not about forcing or rushing the process, but about gently shifting our assumptions and aligning them with our desires. It's about living in the present moment, with the conviction that our desired reality is already ours. The law of assumption is a powerful tool for manifestation. It allows us to take control of our reality and consciously create a life that aligns with our deepest desires. By understanding and applying this law, we can manifest anything we desire. Our assumptions, our beliefs, are not just passive observations, but active creators of our reality. They shape our experiences, our circumstances, our future. They are the key to manifestation. So, by consciously choosing positive assumptions, we can create a reality that aligns with our deepest desires. This is the power of the law of assumption. It's the key to effortless manifestation. It's the key to creating a life of joy, fulfillment, and abundance. So let's harness this power, let's master the law of assumption, and let's manifest our deepest desires. Now, you might be wondering, does this really work? Let me share some success stories. Firstly, let's talk about a woman named Sarah. Sarah was stuck in a dead-end job that she despised, feeling unfulfilled and unhappy. She discovered the law of assumption and started applying it to her life. She began to assume that she was in her dream job. Even though her external circumstances hadn't changed yet, she carried herself with the confidence and joy of someone who had. She visualized her dream job, felt the emotions associated with it, and truly believed it was hers. In less than 6 months, she was offered a position in a company that was exactly what she had been envisioning. Next, we have John, a man who had the dream to travel the world, but was held back by financial constraints. He started using the law of assumption, assuming that he was a world traveler. He visualized himself in different countries, experiencing new cultures, and meeting new people. He even started learning new languages. Within a year, he won a travel sweepstake that allowed him to travel to various countries for a whole year, all expenses paid. Lastly, let's look at the story of Emma, who was longing for a loving relationship. She started to assume that she was already in a loving relationship and felt the joy and love that comes with it. She treated herself with love and respect, just as she would want her partner to. Within a few months, she met someone who was everything she had envisioned her partner to be. These stories are not anomalies. They are examples of ordinary people who decided to apply the law of assumption and saw extraordinary results. They are testimonies of the power of the law of assumption. They assumed their desired reality, felt it, believed it, and it became their truth. These stories are proof that the law of assumption can be a powerful tool in manifesting your desires. As we've seen, the law of assumption is a powerful tool that can help us manifest anything we want. It's a law as undeniable as gravity, as consistent as the rising sun. It's a law that's always at work, whether we're aware of it or not. But with understanding and conscious application, it can become the compass that guides us to our deepest desires. The law of assumption is not about wishful thinking or mere daydreaming. It's about a profound understanding of reality and our role in creating it. It's about recognizing that our assumptions shape our world, that they form the blueprint for the reality we experience every day. It's about realizing that the power to change our lives lies not outside of us, but within our own minds. Our assumptions are the seeds we plant in the garden of our minds. They grow into the reality we live in. When we change our assumptions, we change our world. This is not a gimmick or a quick fix. It's a fundamental law of the universe, as real and as powerful as the law of gravity. It's a law that can be harnessed to create a life of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. But it requires practice. It requires a shift in perspective, a change in how we view ourselves and the world around us. It requires us to challenge our limiting beliefs and to replace them with empowering assumptions. It requires us to assume the feeling of our wish fulfilled, to live, in the end, to act as if our desires have already manifested. So, embrace this law. Practice it daily. Make it a part of your life, and watch as your world transforms before your eyes. Start applying the law of assumption in your life today, and see the magic unfold. And don't forget to share your manifestation success stories in the comments. Remember, your reality is shaped by your assumptions. Choose them wisely. As we wrap up this enlightening journey through the law of assumption, I want to express my gratitude to you for tuning in. Remember, your journey of manifestation doesn't end here. It's a continuous process, an exciting adventure that you're embarking on. Use the law of assumption to create the life you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to share your experiences with us. Now, if you found this video helpful and you'd like to stay connected for more insights, I would love it if you could hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Your support means the world to me, and it helps me create more content like this. And remember, I'm here to support you on your journey. So if you have any questions or if you need any guidance, feel free to drop a comment below or reach out to me. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, keep believing in the power of your assumptions and keep manifesting your dreams. Thank you, and see you soon.